worried about this financial crisis that's looming around and wondering what you can do? Maybe one of the ways by which you can improve your finances and not worry about being in a crisis, huh, Manuel?
Yes.
Okay, so for today, it starts with B, as in big picture, you guys. I know it's like, what is the big picture in your life? After like how many months or 2 years almost that we've been since March 2020, this crisis, pandemic, has really put us down. So this is maybe the best time to think of not only going back to work, but the whole scenario of the big picture, as they call it, forest than the tree. And once you've done that, you need number one, Manuel. Do you know that to assess, make an assessment of what it is that you have is part of this financial planning strategy. Yes, to have to make an assessment, not only your financial, just like what we did in 2008 when my husband said, you know, that I did a great job when I did 1998 financial plan.
Right.
What is competence in your experience, Manuel?
From my experience, competence is like a trust from
Okay.
your employers.
Oh, okay.
If you are a worker, it's very important because
Here, Manuel.
you can
Yeah.
do the job with minimum supervision, and it's good for the company.
What kind of work did you do there?
Mostly refinery construction,
Oh, okay.
and we do inspections and supervision of subcontractors.
And then with the gas company, did you, work as a
Technician
technician? But initially you were like a meter reader, right?
at first, yes.
How did you show your competence?
By doing the job successfully and efficiently,
Okay.
without with the minimum supervision.
Oh, your initiative.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
that's your call.
Okay.
The job is your responsibility.
I see. There you go.
Mhm.
So just being, staying focused in your work,
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Great. And then K is about keeping abreast. You know, right, this COVID and all this, that's really made us so worried about a lot of things. And hopefully if you join us in our channel, because we have 34 years living or surviving American dream, and what we're trying to do here is give back to the community, ha, Manuel? Because we're almost retiring and we've been blessed to get another shot at life. Support system with the government is doing so we can be safe. So by keeping abreast and knowing what's going on with our current trend in the economy as well as the finances, you'll be able to truly make a good decision on that. And W, Manuel, is about
I think it's work.
okay.
And, before entering career work, you should think very carefully because you should have to love it. Your interest in the work,
Your passion, I think. Like you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning just to be at your work at 7 o'clock. Why to do that? Like, prepare for 3 hours.
Yeah, you have to adapt to your work.
Oh, okay.
You have to adapt to your work. You have to become creative also in order to succeed in your work.
Mm-hmm.
Those are important things in loving your work, because I experienced that firsthand when I work abroad.
Okay.
Not only that you earn money for your family, but if you don't have your interest in the work, will get bored and you will get have some mental problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, homesickness.
Oh,
We call it.
because you were before an OFW with the Middle East, right?
Yes, because you are away from what your normal situation is. Like when you are at home,
Yeah.
and that's your big problem there is you're isolated
Oh, wow.
and nobody will help you.
Wow.
But when you love your work and you have interest in your work, then you will enjoy the progress that is being done. Every project will last about 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. So
And,
you probably created like almost 10 projects then.
yes.
Wow. Amazing. The oil refinery,
Yes,
sugar
yes.
refinery. Yeah, we can discuss that later on. But for the next one is about, oh, you guys, we wanted you to, hang in there with us. By the way, if you're liking what you're hearing right now, go ahead and give me a like button. For my husband is just so into this passion, And I hope this is a legal disclaimer that this is just to entertain you and to educate you and have that great financial literacy and not to replace for a legal advice, because we are not financial planner nor an analyst, and we are just here to entertain you. Yeah, and the next one is about orchestrate. How do you orchestrate for going back to work? It really depends on you and your desire. What is it that your goals are? What are the next move that you're gonna make? Because even if we tell you all the strategy of how you can be competent with your work, if you're not willing to do the job of orchestrating everything from your child care to your work schedule and talking to your supervisor or getting some more extra income, it's not gonna be easy for you. But unless you have that kind of passion to orchestrate it. And the next one is about R. It's the time. Guys, this is the time. Time to recharge and reclaim. We've been like for 2 years rested and recharge our money.
Right.
So it's about time to reclaim whatever opportunities we have and what we wanted to do. So hopefully by doing this decision making, we created a video about decision making process, Emmanuel. You go ahead and check that out, and maybe it will help you also. You're almost there, guys. I want to congratulate you for hanging there with us. And one more tip that we'd like to share with you. By the way, we create this kind of videos so that we can help savers, aspiring entrepreneurs, and retirees so that they can build their nest egg strong enough to endure any crisis as we did in 1998 to 2021. And the last one is about knowing by heart, like all these things that we told you about the big picture and then making assessment and this competency to work, keeping abreast of what's happening, as well as this work ethics and orchestrating and reclaiming your opportunity. Research and then know this by heart, because it's only you, huh, Manuel? Like you, huh, Manuel?
Yes, yes. Especially if you are alone and you're far away, you need some guidance, and this will guide you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So hang in there with us. And by the way, if you want to subscribe, go ahead and click the subscribe button, because we create videos on Fridays and Sundays. And so we go to around different parts of Los Angeles for now. Torrance, Del Amo, Marina Del Rey, Long Beach. So that then also our Queen of the Night, we like nature, we have this beautiful flower that blooms only one night. And so we create these videos with that, hoping that we can teach you some of the lessons mistakes that we have made, huh, Manuel, for the past 34 years, surviving American dream.
We made mistakes too. So my like an advice is that choose your career carefully,
Wisely.
yeah, and wisely, because that will define you
Oh, okay.
later on.
Okay, you guys, I hope you learned something from this. We'll see you back in the next video as we created other videos like decision, or even when you're bored. Like you, even if we're discussing financials and businesses, we're also human and we get bored. And so we also created that video. NCTP Consult,